I could eat roast potatoes every day. I know it's a big call, but they're just so delicious. I'm going to show you a different way of roasting them. These are my smashed roasted potatoes. Now let's start with the all-important potato and the variety. I love these Carismas. They are fantastic because they're an all-round versatile potato, boiled, mashed, and also roasted. So to make these, I want them roughly the same size, so medium potatoes, skin and all. The skin on these potatoes is so thin, so we're going to roast them with the skins. But first we need to steam them so they become tender. So we'll add a few more into our steamer basket. You'll also notice that I haven't put the heat on. When it comes to potatoes and cooking them, you want to start with cold water and bring them up to heat, and that goes for steaming or boiling. So lid goes on, heat goes on, and I'll cook these until they're tender. And the best way to check that they're tender is just to pierce it in the center. If there's no give, then they're ready to go. Okay, the potatoes have finished steaming. I've just allowed them to cool slightly. This is pretty crucial because you want all that steam to dissipate so they dry slightly. The drier the potato, the crispier it's going to be. Also, we want to preheat our oil. So I've got some safflower oil. You could also use a neutral oil like peanut oil. Any vegetable oil works a treat too. So we're going to turn the heat on. Now my roasting tin goes from the hob to the oven, but if yours doesn't, don't worry, just pop the oil in and get your tin into the oven to preheat. We want that oil to be hot when we add our potatoes. So I've got a good old masher, and what I'm going to do now is just smash our potatoes. Now some bits will stay together like this and some will crumble off. I'm totally okay with that because these are the best parts. As they roast, they're going to become crispy and crunchy. So I'll just carefully break these potatoes up, and then they go straight into that hot oil. Season it generously with some salt, and then we're going to bake them in a hot oven, 200 degrees, for about 25 to 30 minutes. Don't these potatoes look fantastic? Super crispy. Oh, that's what you want in a really good quality roast potato. And I just love to pile these up onto a plate. This is the perfect accompaniment with any Sunday night roast. Everyone loves potatoes when they're done like that. They're smashed, there's lots of little crispy bits which are the best bits. So if you don't want to serve it with a roast, why don't you just serve them as is? And my favourite dipping sauce would have to be a little bit of sour cream into a bowl. So we'll scoop that in. Make a little indent in the centre and fill that indent with some sweet chili sauce. So you get creaminess and then you get the sweetness, and that combination with a crispy potato, oh, it's just the best. Let's have a taste. The potatoes are buttery, creamy, with that crunch. I could eat this whole thing to myself.